offense ready to go for their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On play action, here's Williams.
Sliding out of the pocket. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Williams.
Escaping the pressure right. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Williams. Open man, he finds Cummin. Touchdown, Chicago.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Santos with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So
that went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
To throw, it's Williams.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Williams. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Following the fumble recovery, Williams. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out.
Back now at Lambeau. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Williams going to look to throw again. Open man is Cummin, the tight end. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Here's Swift.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown Bears. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Play action this time with Love.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Up the middle they go. Lloyd. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And with that, they're down to one remaining here in the second half.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. On 4th down, Love. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Bears are right back in this football game.
So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning.
To throw, Williams.
They'll roll him out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need him to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cummin.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
He'll buy some time right, and that'll be incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. He'll get this off to Swift.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Hey, you got your first down. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down.
Back to throw. And he's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late fourth quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. Now Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Oh, no timeouts. They're not going to have time to get up and spike it.
So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. This from 55 yards out. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory,